1-year-old man, 4,000 hectares. The number 2 farmer in the whole of Ilorin Kogi area. The man is struggling now. All the money he has in the bank. He said, sir, I don't understand this thing again. He can't enter his farm when S-men came. 4,000, not acres, or hectares. He's thinking, he can't enter his own farm because of insecurity. The money he had in the bank, this guy had over 4 billion naira in bank. I told him, Baba, let's change this money to dollar. Let me help you invest in abroad. Hey, multi that guy. All this American thing, I don't understand. Let my money be in that bank. Before it's very high. The $4 million, 4 billion naira, that and dollar was 300 and something. Before it's very high. The 4 billion is useless. Before it's very high. So multiple streams across what? Across geography. Number 4, multiple streams across currency. None of you that say you are rich, you are just a poor man. If we change all your money to pounds now, you see that you are a poor man. It's only in naira you are making noise. When they wanted to redecimalize the naira like CDs, Nigerian billionaires were provoking. Because they know, say, all these millionaires, you will just become a poor man overnight. So you need multiple streams across what? Currency. So those in my mentorship platform, within 2 years maximum, you must start making money in dollars. Because that's the currency of trade in the world. So you can't be in Nigeria. Everything is naira, naira, naira. Now, many of you are sitting down here right now. You say, my children will go to school abroad. Now, naira, you go change to that abroad. Hello? Imagine paying school fees of $14,000 2-3 times a year. Do you know how many people have brought their children back to Nigerian schools because of pounds? Because of dollars? Hello? So you need to have what? Multiple streams across currency. You can't be making money only in naira. If you want to buy property abroad, we are here. I have office all over. I can get you property in London, anywhere. Contact us, we'll get you property. A whole house, you go to collect rent every month. So these things are there. So instead of you just keeping the money there, do you know that 17 million is $10,000? Now, average. 17 million, no, $10,000. But if you leave that 17 million there, by next year, what 17 million can buy this year, it will not be able to buy. But if you change it to $10,000, join the fractional ownership. 10 of you, 10,000 into 10 places. You buy one house, $100,000. And you start earning $1,000 every month immediately. And the house is your own forever. No mortgage, cash. You have 170 million, you buy a whole house. And that 170 million, if you put it in the bank before your very eyes, is the value. Across what? Currency. Finally, multiple streams across realms. And that will now bring me to the 7th law, realms. Many of you, all your money is in the natural realm. You don't have anything in the realm of the spirit. Where your treasure is, there your heart will be. So multiple streams across the realm. You must make sure that you are not only rich on earth, you are rich unto God. And that brings us to the 7th law, is the law of covenant compliance. The law of covenant compliance. Please, don't let people mess you up with all these confusing things people are saying. In this life, giving is a law. The principles that God has established, they have nothing to do with redemption. They are principles that have been put in place for the perpetuation of his creation. Anybody that applies the principle will get the benefits. Unbeliever will plant and they will reap. If you don't plant as a Christian, you will not reap. Hello? The law of sowing and reaping is not a Christian law. It's a kingdom law. It's the law of the kingdom. The law of dedication, law of kingdom. Law of punctuality, law of the kingdom. Law of love, law of the kingdom. These are kingdom laws. Anybody that practices them, whether they know God or not, it will work for them. You that know God, if you don't practice it, it will not work. Rain will fall on the righteous and on the unrighteous. Somebody will say, I don't believe in God, but he's still alive, he didn't die. Because he's breathing in and breathing out. He's eating and he's sustained. If you say, I believe in God and you don't eat, you don't breathe in, you will die. So when we talk about laws, it's not about, hey, they are trying to collect our money. Look, everything you have belongs to God. to be arguing about 10% is a revelation of your lack of understanding. Because when you are a rich man, even your tax is 40% capital gains tax. So except you want to end up in jail. When you are a rich man, the tax you will pay alone. How much is company income tax now in Nigeria? So what are you talking about? Even your payee that they deduct. So why are you arguing about 10%? Who did this to you? 10%? And you're arguing? Is that what God is to you? 10%? You make 100,000, you argue about 10,000? How bad? You got 1 million, 100,000 is a problem? 100,000 that if we live here now, 4 of us enter correct restaurants. We take, do buffet, 35K times 4. Do shower, do small chops, take shawarma and give me Chapman. They give you 130K. What are you talking about? Enter correct restaurant and give me Monica, fish with plantain and give me pina colada. What are you talking about? Is that what you are 100,000? You made 1 million to give God 100,000, say, God, I thank you. Is your problem? I'm not talking, you see, look. The 10% has never been the problem. Mammon and lack of understanding is the problem. Hello? Okay. And it's okay. Okay, so you come. Stand up. Now. No, I'm going somewhere. Okay. So you don't understand Yoruba. So you didn't understand what I said. Okay. Now, please listen to what I'm. Boshedruye, Monile, Pupoka Kriaye, Shofele Above. No, don't. We are preaching. Now, Monile, Nibi Gom, Atikwan Wale Kanton, Mole Fonle, Shofe Above. Now listen. Please, I'm showing you something. Now, I asked him, I said, I have land all over the world. Do you want or not? He didn't answer. I asked, I said, I have houses. Even in this Abuja, I have houses we have almost completed. I can give you one. Do you want? He didn't respond. Now, listen. Why did he not respond? Is he a bad person? Is he an ignorant person? Is he a disrespectful person? Is he dishonoring me? Is it that he doesn't want? Why did he not respond? He doesn't understand. Anything you don't practice, you don't understand. God bless you. You don't understand. That is why I believe more in teaching than preaching. Preaching does not disciple people. The problem of the church is discipleship. We have too many children and kindergarten in church arguing over irrelevant things. They're like children playing in the market square. Hello? Preaching does not disciple people. Preaching will inspire, stir up, motivate, challenge, but only teaching disciples people. When people understand something, you can't take away what somebody understands. So when you see that all these people are talking about tithing, there is no way you can confuse some people because they understand what they are doing. They know that, hey, I'm not trying to bribe God. They know that they know that everything I have belongs to God. The 10, I am bringing it as an act of worship. In acknowledgement of the fact that God is my source. That's all. It's not because if you get that. No, they are doing with understanding. And let me help you get this. The 10% is not the problem. I said it in the first service. If you get 100,000 now, 10% is the tithe. Is 10,000 your problem? Really, think of it. Before you leave here now, you can still send 10,000. You can even give 10,000 to somebody at the gate. It's not the tithe 10,000 that is the problem. You can eat 10,000 food without feeling it. You can go to a restaurant. You can go to movie cinema. Do you know that some of this ticket premiere is 8.5, one ticket? And 4 of you will go and spend 30K and take popcorn and come back. It's not the 10,000. But everything that God places a demand on becomes a point of contention. That same 10,000, when you now put it in an envelope, it becomes big. 10,000. That 100,000. 100,000. I'm telling you. You see, when people argue about first fruit and all these things, I say it's just that you don't understand. So I ask questions like this. Have you ever gone a whole year without salary before, or 6 months, and people say, yes, I didn't have a job for over a year, but you did not die. For over a year, you didn't have a job, but God took care of you. You now got a job, bam! First salary, 350. Then I say, bring the 350. Say, how can I give you first fruit? What's that? Old Testament, New Testament. You start arguing. The same you that didn't have anyone. You will be singing, if you can use anything, Lord, you can use me. You can use anything, Lord, you can use me. Take my life, Lord. Now, the money has come. He said, no, this one, all these churches, they are using us. All these pastors, they are using us. Nobody will say, may God use you. If you don't want to be used, be useless now. Hello? Let me close by helping you understand this. The seed of every fruit is poison. The seed of every fruit is poison. You see, when God created the tree, in every tree there is a fruit, in every fruit there is a seed. The chemical composition that produces the fruit is always inside the seed. So whenever you eat seed, you are eating poison. If you take orange now, put your finger inside, bring out those seeds, put it in your mouth and begin to chew it. Poison, bitter, your mouth will start swelling. Why? Because that is not what it's meant for. It's for planting. If you take mango now, after you finish eating the mango, cut the something and eat it, you are poison, you are going to hospital. Because the seed of every fruit is poisonous. Because that's where the chemical composition for reproduction is buried.